Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, one of the biggest names on the high street, BHS, will close its remaining 22 stores this weekend, bringing to an end almost 90 years of British retail history. Its collapse into administration has meant the loss of 11,000 jobs and forced a parliamentary inquiry. Our business correspondent, Emma Simpson, has more.
The dying days of a once great high street name, and everything must go. Today, the bargain hunters were out in force.
Underwear, dresses.
You spent a fortune.
But the sad thing is, my grandmother worked for them 60 years ago.
First time in a very long time. Just to get the bargains, don't really shop in there whatsoever.
To let it go just like that, someone should have took it over. I shall miss it very, very much. And I mean that.
This branch was one of the biggest.
The store was purpose-built for BHS in the 1960s and one of the few purpose-built stores of that era.
And very little of it has changed. I'm being shown around the vast BHS store on Edinburgh's Princes Street by the man with big plans for this site. On every floor, there are stark reminders of the past. Look at all these lockers.
Yeah, this is a measure of the human scale of what's happened to BHS. There are 250 lockers in here, which reflects the number of people that this store employed at one time.
They hope to create new jobs with plans for a shop, a hotel and even more.
This is the rooftop, and this is what I think is one of the most amazing views in the world.
And hopefully a restaurant right at the top.
Nobody would have wanted the set of circumstances that has led to BHS failing, but luckily for us, this is the right building in the right place to deliver something really world-class for Edinburgh.
BHS had some of the biggest stores on our high streets, but they were starved of investment. Many, like this one, are riddled with asbestos up in the ceilings, and it'll cost landlords many millions of pounds to bring up to scratch. It's clear that some will be easier to relet than others.
So a large number of these BHS stores are in weak and declining towns, and therefore the real issue lies in will they ever be reoccupied. And to reoccupy them will require finding retailers who are willing to move into that space, which may be the wrong format and the wrong size.
All this space seemed right in the 60s, like this old staff canteen, but BHS failed to keep up with the times. The end of an era, but the BHS story, with so many questions and investigations, is far from closed. Emma Simpson, BBC News, Edinburgh.
I've been getting away